It's 5:02 p.m. Yes, we're running behind.
All right, quiet on the set.
Shh, listen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start the party.
Broadcasting around the world. Polkas After Dark. This is your number one internet station. The music you love right here, right now. It's another live broadcast. Special edition. Now your host, your USPA IJs of the Year for 2023, Rob and Jerry.
Hey, well, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. It's all good because you guys are here with us and we're here with you.
On Polkas After Dark.
Yeah, Facebook Live, also YouTube, our YouTube channel. Hey, can you tell we are excited today? Well, we're running a little bit late, but that's beside the point.
My fault.
No,
I'm a girl.
It's all of our fault. It's both of our fault, and it's your son and your daughter's fault. That's the problem.
No,
right
never
there.
their fault.
No, never.
Never their fault.
Okay, well we can do that then. That's fine. Hey, folks. Good afternoon. Good evening, and we want to say hello to some fine people here. Arlene Gavrinsky, also David. Hopefully he is sitting next to her side. Also, we have a Linda Konjerski, aka Freddie K's beautiful wife. She's tuned in, and that's because we are going to have Freddie come on in just a couple of minutes and tell us a little bit about this year's winner. We kind of let the cat out of the bag, as you saw at the very beginning, but we're going to save that thunder for Mr. Freddie K, and he's going to tell everybody all about it. We're going to say hi to Chris Curtis once again, Chris Tansky. I love when those alarms go off. That means I got to get Freddie K on the phone here in just a couple of seconds.
Yikes.
Hey, Sharon and Tommy Golden are here. Jen Tucker Pijanowski, that's the girl that's going to be interviewed by Jerry on the Girls episode today, a.k.a. Ladies' Night. We're also going to say hi to another beautiful lady, Gail Vojtovich. We got a bunch of beautiful ladies in here. Look at this. Alice Fischler is here as well. Once again, we said hi to the lovely Linda. Hi to the lovely Arlene. And we are going to go ahead and get a song queued up here and play this one for you. Hey, oddly enough, we're going to be talking with Freddie in just a minute or two. Let's bring a song up by Freddie, why don't we?
Remember when... Remember when you went to your first dance? Remember when you heard a polka band? Remember when the people on the floor were yelling out, please play that song once more? Remember when you went to Polka Spring and heard the sounds, Lush and Eddie B? Remember when we partied until dawn with all our friends and you in my arms? Remember when the people on the floor were yelling out, please play that song once more. Remember when.
What a great way to start a broadcast off on a Sunday afternoon. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's sunny, and I'm talking about the girl sitting next to me.
Aw.
Yeah, okay.
Aw.
All right, enough
You
so.
lie.
Honeymoon's over. Hey, you know what, though?
That was the last nice comment.
We are excited because we've got a gentleman. You just heard him sing, and now you're going to hear him talk. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Freddie K. Freddie, can you hear me? Hold on, let me make a quick adjustment here. Now I can say, Freddie, can you hear me? Freddie, can you hear me?
I can hear you on the radio, but I can't hear you here on the phone.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and try this. Hey, we wanted to, we did mention briefly, we showed a beautiful picture of the lovely Nicole Rosinski, who is the winner and the recipient of this year's Freddie K. Jr. Musical Scholarship. And Freddie, why don't we start out by letting you tell us a little bit about the scholarship, if you wouldn't mind. Are you there with me, Fred? And let's see here, Freddie.
He's on back delay, so he's
Back in, my son was in my band for a couple of years. In 1997, he was in a car accident, and we lost him. And obviously, with all the help of the people in the polka field, they all helped us raise money for the scholarship. It was started with Bernie Goydish for Wild with Polka by the Spree, Fred Belinsky with Polka Motion, Eddie Blazonczak with Seven Springs, and many other promoters helped us, plus people made donations, and we created the scholarship, which we give out each and every year to a person going from high school to college, and they play an instrument.
That is great, Freddie. So this actually started back in 1997, 98?
1997.
1997. And, you know, I remember your son very well playing at Polka Motion. And, geez, we were all devastated when that weekend came about and everybody was telling us the news. We didn't want to believe it, but, you know, Freddie is resting in peace. He's looking down on all of us and just,
I'm sure
having a great time whenever someone else is chosen. How was Nicole chosen? Nicole Rosinski, how was she chosen this year, Fred?
Well, I'll put my wife on. She'll give you a little background on how we do it.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Hi, Linda.
Every year, hi. Hello to everybody.
Yeah.
We get applications. We advertise that we're accepting applications for the scholarship. And we pick 5 different judges every year all across the country who are involved in polkas, that know polkas and know how much Freddie Jr. loved polkas. And we're trying to find someone who loves it as much as he does and is involved. And our judges this year basically unanimously voted for Nicole Brzezinski.
Beautiful.
So Fred let her know, so you're not letting anything out of the bag. She already knows.
Good. Well, that's excellent, too. And, congratulations to her. We haven't had the opportunity to speak with her yet because she's out of area, so to speak, for this weekend.
Yep.
She wasn't able to listen in, but she's going to be able to catch this on Facebook and also YouTube. Hey, Freddie, Linda, we can't thank you guys enough for your contribution to all of this. And again, we thank everybody who makes a major contribution or even a small contribution to this. Linda, Freddie, how can somebody make a contribution to the Freddie K. Jr. Musical Scholarship Fund?
Well, basically, they just have to send it to the Freddie K. Jr. Music Scholarship Fund, care of us, with our address. Just send us a check, and we'll send you back a nice little card, and it's tax deductible. So people through the years have been giving. Plus, Mike
And
Rehoboth has been. They give us. Well, we help sponsor the bar.
Oh, okay.
So they give us a portion of the proceeds.
Oh,
so
that's great.
if you're going to Rehoboth, buy a few drinks over the bar.
And we're sure that everybody's going to do that. Hey, we know you're running a little bit behind to go out to dinner. So God bless you guys. Thank you ever so much, Freddie and Linda Kay, for jumping on here with Jerry and I this afternoon. It is greatly appreciated. Enjoy your evening, folks.
Thank you very much. And to all the fans, you listen to the best in polka music. Have a great time tonight. Great to hear from you once again, my friend.
Congratulations on being nominated or being voted for the best IJs from the USPA.
That was in 23, and it should be for 24, 25, and now.
Hey, Freddie, thank you so much. Once
All
again,
right.
we love you guys. Please take care and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Take care.
And that, of course, was Mr. Freddie K. and the lovely Mrs. Freddie K. Freddie and Linda Konjerski. We are going to start some polka music off right now, featuring a couple of bands that the lovely Jennifer Pijanowski, who is going to be joining Jerry very, very soon here for a telephone call and an interview for Ladies Night, aka Girls, Girls, Girls. And we do want to say hello to Jeff and Gail Franzek. They say happy Sunday, everybody. Also, we're going to say hi to Mr. Greg Schvoidak. Got a chance to catch his last 2 hours today over there at Polka Motion on WXRL's AM 1300, 95.5 FM. And if you're listening from out of town or out of state, well, you can do it now. It's on WXRL.com. And once again, thank you, Greg, for tuning us in. Polka Motion, longtime friend. And of course, you guys are going to be seeing him and hearing the band, the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars. And that's going to be coming up real soon on July the 21st, a Sunday afternoon over at Clocks. And Jerry's going to be telling you guys all about that. But right now, let's get a tune by John Stevens and Double Shot. Here's one called Roll Out the Barrel. that's one of Jen's favorite bands. You know, they were going to hear them today, but it got rained out. Kind of like when you were supposed to throw out the first pitch at that Buffalo Bison game. You got robbed with that too because of the because of the rain.
But it was still a wonderful afternoon.
Yeah.
That afternoon, 7 was phenomenal as always,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we had all of our family there, so that was
Oh,
nice.
Oliver was there? I didn't see him. No? I try to be funny, but it doesn't
That
work.
was not working.
Even Schwoidok says, you're not funny. Okay, well, I don't try
That
to
was
be.
definitely not funny.
Hey, let's see. Pete and Val Skovran are on here. It looks like Kathleen Jovorek is on here. Hello to you. Also, Barb and Al Bukowski. Lots of folks are coming in because you're going to be talking live in just a few more minutes with the lovely Jennifer Tucker Pijanowski, a.k.a. Jen, and known to all of her friends. And boy, does she have a lot of friends, too.
Yes, she does.
Hey, Mary Malmuka, we're going to say good afternoon to you. Michael Pasheb also, of course, does a fantastic job. He remembered our buddy Jerry Musovich yesterday on his show over there at Rockin' Polkas, also on WXRL's AM 1300, 95.5 FM, and WXRL.com. That's from 2 to 3 in the afternoon on a Saturday afternoon. Once again, we said hello to Jeff and Gail Franzek, a.k.a. Jail. Looks like Princess and Bonk are here. Hello to you guys out in Arizona. The lovely lady that celebrated her 50th birthday just this week, we called and serenaded her. And she couldn't wait to hit the delete button after. Donna Zielinski, once again, happy belated birthday to you, kid. Also, looks like Lisa and Greg Skowronek. A lot cooler here today. Yep, same here. Happy Sunday to you and Greg, Lisa. And they, of course, are from Connellsville, my old stomping grounds, just outside of Uniontown. We're going to be sharing some stuff with you guys about Dynabrass. They're going to be hanging out with the Dynabrass. Joe Zaleski and the gang. We'll be telling you all about that. Brenda Olszewski is here. Hello, Brenda. Welcome to Polkas After Dark. Valerie Soul is here, and also Andy Boychuk. And Jerry, do you want to kind of give a prelude to who you're going to be talking to next week?
Absolutely.
I know we have...
So next week, rounding up the drummer portion of my initial interviews here, is going to be Michelle Boychuk.
Aha!
And we spoke to her a little bit earlier today, and she seems as excited as I am to be doing the show next week.
And you did a great job with Kathy.
Kathy Kathy did a great job with me.
Well, yeah,
because she really
I guess that's true. That's the way to do it.
Just had the bull.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
She did a wonderful job.
She took the bull by the horns.
That's
and
it.
She
ran.
She can't wait to be doing a whole bunch of stuff with fireworks here pretty soon.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, that's her favorite holiday. We got to ask Jen what her favorite holiday
It's
is.
on
I
the
think
list.
I kind of know.
I think I do too,
think
but I
kinda know, but
haven't.
we'll find out. Hey, here's a tune by the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars, and you're going to be seeing them perform live over at Clocks. Jerry, why don't you tell everybody quickly? Nope, I've got to get Jen Pijanowski on the phone. So let's go ahead and play this song by the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars. And here is a tune called, listen to this, Kochanka Jak Loka. Kochanka Jak Loka.
Oh, yeah?
And here is Mr. Bob Zielinski on the vocal. Check this out.
Dance and sing, live it up, shoot the moon. Here we go. Umiesz ty, Jasiu, grać, a ja umiem śpiewać. Będziemy se łoba, po wesela bywać. Będziemy se łoba, po wesela bywać. Pijesz gorzałeczkę, pij do mnie, jak cię noczka zajdzie, przyjdź do mnie. Jak cię noczka zajdzie, przyjdź do mnie, łoboj! nim skończymy tańczyć. Zagrajcie do ucha, jak śpiewam czy tukam, jak śpiewam czy tukam, nie cały świat słucha. Jak śpiewam czy tukam, jak śpiewam czy tukam, nie cały świat słucha. Na lewo, na prawo, wszyscy do tańca, live it up, shoot the moon.
Hey, that's the sound of the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars, and you're going to be hearing them perform and seeing them over at the Buffalo Polka Booster Picnic coming up on July the 21st. That's a Sunday afternoon. There's going to be a lot of people hanging out with us over there, that is for sure. And, you know, while we do this, Jerry, why don't you mention that you have a lovely young lady here? Well, let's do the intro right here for you. I think I have it here. I had it just a second ago, and then I lost it. You know, we're all discombobulated because we had so many things going on
It was
today,
a very busy weekend.
yesterday. Yeah, exactly. Okay, why don't you go ahead and let everybody know what's happening with Ms. Pijanowski. You can talk.
I can talk?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And make
You
sure that
pointed
she
to
can
me.
hear
I
you.
didn't know what you
Yeah,
wanted.
that means go, Jerry. I pointed to you. That means go.
Hey, Jen. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful,
perfect.
wonderful. First, I want to thank you for taking time out today to spend the afternoon with me. I know that you did have some plans to go to Syracuse today, but that was rained out.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm going to say I'm thankful for that because that gives us a chance to talk for the next 30 minutes or so.
Her 30
Or
minutes.
so.
Thank you so much.
It's going to be a lot longer than 30
It's going to be
minutes
longer than
talking
30
about
minutes. It could be. We talk so easily.
For sure. Absolutely.
So first, I just want to say that you are really one of my favorite humans in the whole world. And I am just so blessed that you are taking the time to just sit here and chat with me and let everybody else get to know you if they don't know you already, because you are very supportive in the polka world, as well as your husband being a part of the activities and festivities that go on throughout the year.
Thank you so much. I feel exactly the same. I'm so blessed to have you and Robin's very good friends. So you're part of one of the reasons I struggle with not wanting to leave Buffalo.
Aw,
nice.
thank you.
That's great. But when we do leave, Jen, are you guys going to come with us?
Yeah, I know, right? Everybody, all the polka people in Buffalo have to know. You know.
Absolutely. So we're just going to start by asking you how you met Ricky.
I met him like in 1998. I was at a Hampton Inn that had an Italian restaurant downstairs. And I was throwing a birthday party for one of my best friends, was turning 21, and his band played somewhere in Ohio, Martin, Ohio, I think it was, playing a festival there, and the guys, after they got done, came to the bar for a drink. And he just immediately came, when I walked in, he came right up to me and, you know, wanted to buy me a drink. I'm like, oh, I don't drink. Back then I didn't drink. And he was just like insistent. So finally, as the night progressed, we were chit-chatting and gave him my information, not my home number. I gave him my actual office phone number because I didn't want him calling me all the time at home. And
so he was a stalker, is what you're saying.
yeah, I was worried he could possibly be. But yeah, we took advantage of him all night, though. I had him buy drinks for all my friends, and I said, we'll never see this guy again. You know, just buy what you want. So, yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's awesome. So you guys have been together on and off since 1998? Because it sounds like it took a little while to get together there after 98.
For sure. We did a lot of talking on the phone for a couple years. But yeah, since 1998, that's when I originally met him.
And then how long have you guys been married?
It will be 20 years this September.
Wow.
Since we were married. I know. Crazy.
20 years.
That's scary. 20 years. Holy
That's
smokes.
awesome. It's amazing.
I know.
So-
Hard to believe. Doesn't feel like that long ago.
Part of what you do is not only in the polka world, but you do a lot of charity work.
I do.
Which we have some of the pictures of you guys hanging the coats and the hats and the other stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I always did a lot of charity work when I lived in Wheeling, like Meals on Wheels and Catholic Charities. So when I moved here, it was kind of important for me to find something, that I could, do that when I was not living in my hometown. So in and out with a bunch of different organizations, but a friend of mine whose son was killed in a drunk driver car accident when he was like 9 years old. She started this group called Buffalo Dreamweavers, and there's several things they do, but one of them is twice a year, once in November and once in usually February. We get all kinds of winter clothes, blankets, scarves, gloves, boots, everything we can. We hang it up in a couple areas in Buffalo that, are the areas where there's more homeless people. And then they have the dignity of just going and grabbing it without anyone asking questions, without asking for help. And, they can just anonymously get what they want. So I do a lot of that with Buffalo Dreamweavers, as well as stocking little free pantries. Because I always think to myself, if I'm ever in desperate need, I would really rather just go somewhere and anonymously be able to get it without asking someone for assistance. So I think it helps people, just the dignity end of, the homeless epidemic, unfortunately, that we see more and more and more. It seems like every month the numbers are growing, at least here locally.
Yeah, definitely.
So, it's a great organization.
And do you have information on that where people could donate, or can they reach out to you on Facebook, or I know I promised I wouldn't ask you any hard questions, but
I know, right? If anyone would like to, they could, send me a private message or text message me, and I'd be happy to give them the information.
And I'm sure cash donations are welcome as well, so that you can pick up the things that aren't donated.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's several people in the polka field that will anonymously, want to give me money. Oh, yeah, want to be recognized for it, but or food, and they'll have me pick it up to help stock the pantry. So yes, we appreciate everything.
Wonderful. And is Buffalo Dreamweavers, do they have their own Facebook page?
They do. They do have their own Facebook page. It lists everything they're working on. We do things all the time. We do a lot at Christmas, obviously, like most organizations. A lot over the summer with just water and that kind of stuff. But
I know that you and Ricky do making sandwiches and stuff too when you guys go out and hand them out.
Yes, that is a different organization. It's called Friends Feeding Friends. And every week, twice a week, we set up in a park and everybody takes turns. One person does sandwiches, one person does a hot dish, one person does a dessert, and we all meet up and we do between 200 and 300 preparations, sandwiches, soup, and people just get in line and can take it and leave. So it's a great organization as well. And that's completely volunteer. People will just show up to help, you don't really sign up. It's just whoever shows up and get everybody through the line.
And you said that's Friends Feeding Friends?
Friends Feeding Friends.
And is that a Facebook page as well?
That is a friend Facebook page, yes.
Awesome. So those are
Facebook has been great for social organizations. There, you can get a lot of volunteers just because people at least have access to knowing what is going on.
So we will definitely share that information. Are there any other of the charities you would like to share with us?
I also do a lot of volunteer work with St. Luke's Mission of Mercy. Those are probably my three top that, I spend most of my free time that I have doing things for those. And that is, most people in Buffalo know about St. Luke's Mission of Mercy.
Yeah.
But it is a Catholic church that a gentleman and woman bought. It was clothing. They bought it. There's no assistance from the government. There's no assistance from the Catholic Church. It's run 100% donation based, and they house men that are recovering from drug issues and mothers that are homeless. Lots of like feeding groups. We do a lot for Thanksgiving, a lot for Christmas. They have a mission mall where people can go in and just shop. You know, women can come in one day, shop for women's clothes. Moms can come in one day and shop for baby items. They give them bags, and whatever they can fit in it, they can take. Free of charge. There's no charge for that at all. It's not like, you know, a city mission or a thrift store. This is 100% free. And they serve 2 meals a day to like usually over 500 people.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a great organization as well.
You seem to have found your calling when it comes to helping those that need help. And I mean that
it's fun.
Like across the board, because I know when Larry passed away, you had showed up with a lasagna, and I'm like, who does that? Who does that anymore? You know, and it was great because we didn't have to think about dinner that night. And I know that you do that often, and that you care for those people that are in your life, which is very touching. And they don't have to be very close to you, but they just have to know you. And that is definitely who you are, which makes me love you all the more.
I appreciate that. It's really, really nice. Thank you.
So
yeah, I grew up and my mom, like, that's what she did. She couldn't do anything. She'd make sure you were fed. So I think I just get that naturally from my family. It's the only thing I can think to do, bake or cook.
Which is marvelous because, like I said, you know, the last thing we were thinking about was eating. And here you show up with food, and we were like, oh, yeah, we are all really hungry right now. So it saved us that day. It really did. And I was like, I will never forget that. And that, like, from that moment on, I'm like, I love her, and I don't care whatever happens. She is going to be my best friend forever.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
All right, so let's stop being depressing over here.
I know, right?
And let's just do a random, like, what's your favorite holiday?
Well, I love Christmas. I'm like Christmas crazy. I'm thrilled that July's coming up so I can start watching my Christmas movies for Christmas in July.
But they show them on like Hallmark, the Hallmark channel.
Yeah, I think like on Fridays. I usually DVR them.
Well, they're on demand too, but I know you guys don't do much of that.
No. We are off the grid. No internet in the Pijanowski house, which is scary, but
well, it's
trying not to spend time doing things like that. Yeah,
exactly, because you guys are everywhere. You support everything. You go everywhere. You are definitely the most active people we know. And it's always like, hey, let's see what the Tuckers are up to today. The Pijanowskis are here. They're over here. Oh, look, they're doing this. Someday I want to grow up and do that.
It's careless adults.
No, enjoying life is definitely what you guys do. So now you and Ricky have been together for a while, and you have been with him through numerous bands. What is your favorite festival?
I would probably pick Seven Springs, only because it was the first festival that I went to. It was the first time I really was exposed to like what the polka world was like. I had absolutely no idea that there would be hundreds and hundreds of people at this. You know, I'm thinking like 40, 50 people. So I think that kind of holds a special place in my heart, only because, you know, I was like, oh wow, this actually isn't what I was thinking it was.
Well, Jen, that's probably your favorite because that's where you met me for the first time.
That's very true. That's very true.
I'm so sure that's it, honey. Absolutely. That's the only reason she likes it. Oh, too funny. I'm sorry. Now, you were supposed to go to Syracuse today to support the festival there.
We were.
And I know,
but it looked like rain, and it's, you know, all outside. And I said, well, I don't really want to spend 4 or 5 hours on the road to stand in the rain. So,
right.
So,
but we do
have around here.
We do have a lot of local stuff that goes on too, though. So we're very fortunate that we get to see
Yes, for sure.
bands all the time, and it's not just at festivals. What's your favorite place to go to a dance to?
Ooh. Trying to think.
I know.
I mean,
I was trying to think.
now?
Ever. Never. It could be ever.
Well, if I had to pick a place like of all time, Feeder's Grove, I absolutely loved. I loved going there. And I don't know if you'll know what this is, but it was called Moon Run Fire Hall. And we used to go a lot because I lived in Wheeling.
Mm-hmm.
So we would kind of meet and, go to dances and that. But obviously, neither one of those venues are still around. But yeah, those, I don't know. Actually, Kinloch Fire Hall, probably right now, I would pick for like my favorite place to go to a dance.
I have not
It's
been
just
there
got
for a
really
dance
great
yet.
atmosphere there, and everybody's in kind of a, smaller area, not all spread out, and it's just reminds me of like, 25 years ago when I first started coming to dances.
That is so cool. I have not yet made it to that venue. I know I need to because I've
Yeah,
heard
it's
so many
great.
good things about that place. Okay, how about your top 3 bands?
Ooh, okay, my top 3
And they
bands.
don't have to be your husband's bands, just because
Yes.
he's your husband.
I'm
It
not,
can
definitely
be.
not going to pick him in the top 3. I love him to death, but I always say that. That's so self-serving. I would never say that. Well, I love Polka Town Sounds, which I just, like, in the last 5 years, like, kind of learned who they were. So that's probably, like, my favorite band right now. I love Happy Louie. I like all that upbeat music. And I love John Gouda. That probably would be my top 3 that I would listen to, in my car, kind of thing.
That's how I am too. I have my top 3
Yeah.
bands in my car, and I listen to them all the time.
Yes.
Without a doubt. Okay, so now that you told me the favorite bands, how about favorite songs?
Oh, jeez. I'm so terrible with the names of the songs.
I know you
them
like
when
that
they come
one,
on,
and
but,
then the other.
I liked Under the Ice. We call it Under the Ice. I don't know what it actually is.
Okay, you said
Called?
you call it Over the Ice?
Under the
Under the Ice. I don't know why we call it Under the Ice. It's kind of
Under
like
the Ice.
a joke.
Podlodem.
Podlodem.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Lovely girl.
Ricky likes to translate all these songs for me, so,
Yeah, I was thinking
That's
Over the
it.
Ice. I was thinking more like a vodka and cranberry or something like that.
Well, of course, that would be my favorite. Yeah, I actually the songs I really love to hear when we're at a dance are usually the Polish songs more than, I appreciate the music they take and make into polkas. I think it's fun too, but I like the old Polish songs.
And do you speak Polish?
No.
I know
went
you
to
were
Polish
taking
school for,
lessons, so that's
2
why
years.
you took 2 years. So you
Yeah,
got to know something.
2 years. I can understand some. I can read it.
Okay.
But it's just it was for me. I was going 1 day a week for 2 hours. So it's unless you're really putting a lot of time and energy into it.
Right.
So I do that little Duolingo thing because Ricky speaks Polish.
Yeah. You
but-
do tend to pick up a few. I know my mom could understand it, but when it came to talking, she just had a blockage there, and I never grew up with it. It was something the adults spoke, so I am not fortunate enough to know how to speak.
Right.
But I do understand
Except
certain
it's
phrases.
you know what it should sound like when it's coming out of your mouth, but out of my mouth, it does not sound that way.
I'm always surprised when I'm singing a song and I'm like, ooh, that sounded close.
That's right. So, but
Too funny.
I know good bit, here and there. All the bad words, of course, like everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
No, what does she mean by that?
So do you play any instruments?
I do not.
You do not.
No, I do not.
Do you?
No. Air guitar, maybe.
Air guitar is pretty good. That's really
No, I do
good.
not.
Have you ever sat down at Ricky's drums and just tried to beat the heck out of him?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
See, what is wrong with you?
It's funny, he actually never has his drums set up at home. He
all
doesn't really ever practice at home. I
I'm
think
getting pretty
occasionally
good
when
at
my
air
nieces and nephews-
drums. So,
Yeah, nieces and nephews come to town. Sometimes he'll set them up because the kids want to play around with them. But
That's cool.
yeah,
That's cool.
well, I'm not very musically inclined, so I love music, but I can't sing. I'm like, I wouldn't even try to play an instrument.
Me either. I mean, I think I played violin in like second grade, and all I did was change the strings on the violin, and I never learned how to play a song. So it was like, yeah, I could do that. Look, I could change these strings real good.
Professional.
Yeah, exactly. I could do that in a concert, no problem. So tell me, Jen, what other music do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of country. Country's probably, my favorite. I listen to, I am a girl of the 70s. I listen to the 80s hair bands.
Okay.
Love all the 80s hair bands. Guns N' Roses, Def Leppard, Poison. And I listen to a good bit of Christian music.
The more modern Christian music or the one?
Yes. Yeah, like bands that are out now.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
mostly country though. I'm going to say probably 80% of music I listen to is country.
so Linda Chipchak Merwin corrected you. She said that you play the bells. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be bells or balls. But...
The bells and the tambourine. I can rock, for sure.
See? So you have it. You definitely know something. Too funny. I'm sorry. I went over the edge there.
Funny. Leave it to Linda to remind me.
Yeah,
drinking and playing the bells in front of a band.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I know we were doing the maracas the other day. A few months ago, we were all playing the maracas up front. So we could do a few things, I guess. A little more talented than I expect us to be. So tell me more about life in West Virginia, because I know that you lived there for a long period of time and that you go back to visit family all the time. So tell us a little bit about that.
I do. I was born in Wheeling, West Virginia, lived there my entire life. Just stayed in that area, about 15 minutes away to go to college. But yeah, I love West Virginia, love Wheeling. In my mind, I'm never, ever going to leave. I'm staying here. I want to live in this town for the rest of my life. But when I met Ricky, his daughter was 5 years old at the time, and clearly he wasn't going to move. So he told me immediately, just so you know, we're talking, I'm never moving from Buffalo. So when I moved here in 2002, I said, the only stipulation I have is that I want to go home at least once a month. I have to be home for every holiday. So I've been living here since,
I know you have some stuff coming up where you're going to be there for a bit.
And yeah, I have never thankfully missed a holiday at home, except for during COVID. One Easter we weren't able to be together, but I do go home a lot. I have a huge family. I'm the oldest of 5 children, and I have 5 stepbrothers and sisters. And I have 11 nieces and nephews.
Wow.
And a lot of godchildren there. So it is important for me to be back because everybody is within a couple miles of each other back home. My grandfather lived in one house. My mom bought the house behind him. I bought the house across the street from my mom. And when I moved here, my sister bought the house from me. So everybody's kind of right there. My sister Casey lives about 2 blocks away. And my other 2 siblings live maybe 5 minutes. So, not being the only one that's not there, it's just really important that I get back there and, stay a part of my family. Even though the longer I live here, I will say the harder it is to get home, only because your life becomes so much here.
It does.
Our daughter's 32 and she's got, things going on. And so, but we do get back. I'm very thankful that Ricky goes along because he's an only child, and being with the 5 Tuckers can be challenging. With all the kids in the range in age from my nieces and nephews, from 25 to 3 years old.
That's a big range.
It's loud. It's loud, and we're very, very, very close, and we all know each other's every move. So yeah, it can be overwhelming when you're not used to that.
And Jen, it's great because we always see you celebrating birthdays. I mean, that's huge for you.
It's every month. It's just birthdays. My niece's birthday was the other day, and my brother's birthday's tomorrow. So yeah, there's always something to celebrate. There's always a birthday or a communion or a graduation. So yeah, very grateful for my family for sure.
Now, I know that you were out of town somewhere and you had to make it back because Kara had a dance recital.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about her dance stuff.
She has been dancing since she was like 3 years old. She took a lot of classes when she was, maybe 8 till she was 18, till she graduated from high school. She did jazz, she did hip hop. But tap has always been her love and her passion. So she still takes a tap class. And we still are going to dance recitals. But she loves it, and she's a beautiful dancer. And she's just, you can tell she loves every minute of being up on that stage. So we were in West Virginia for my sister is a principal of a Catholic school. She ran a festival, so I promised her a year ago, Ricky and I will be there all weekend to help you. And it's the weekend of Kara's dance recital. So on Sunday morning, the festival was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. On Sunday morning, we got up at 5 and drove back and went to Niagara County for her dance recital. So we'll make it work somehow.
And I don't think you've ever missed one.
No, I have not.
Not a one. I can't imagine that. I just went to Aaliyah's 8th grade graduation, and I was like, I don't remember the last time I went to an 8th grade graduation.
Yeah.
Now, I have other grandkids. I had my kids. I think the last one I went to, Philip, who's my second oldest, was in 8th grade. But then the kids went to like schools that didn't have 8th grade. They did, but it wasn't that moving up kind of thing in 8th grade. So it was really unusual to do something like that. It was cool, but it was like,
That's nice.
I kind of miss a whole lot of stuff when it comes to my grandkids and kids. They had so much going on, and I think it's really special that you have not missed anything in all the years for Kara. That again, it shows what kind of person you are.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I say it all the time, and I'm always putting it on social media, but she is my greatest blessing. I'm extremely thankful that I have Ricky. But I always say, I'm just very lucky that she came with him, and her mom and Rick have always let me be extremely involved in her life from the very beginning.
And then,
no one was ever resentful of me being her stepmom. They let me be a big part of her graduations, her proms. Always let me go take her to get her hair done and her nails and her dress, and I have been extremely fortunate to be a stepmom that's been so involved. And I love her more than anything in the world. And she knows it because I drive her nuts. She's not a huggy, kissy kind of girl, and I'm always doting all over her. So. But yes, she is.
Being a parent is all about. Absolutely. It's the hugs and the kisses and the embarrassment and the, just the whole 9 yards that go along with it.
Absolutely.
But I'm sure she feels the way everybody else does. Blessed to have you in their lives. Now, Polka Boosters.
Yes.
We have the picnic coming up.
Absolutely.
And I know, unfortunately, you will not be attending this year because you have a family commitment.
I know. I'm so sad about it. It was like when they gave me the date of that, I'm like, I can't believe that we have the entire summer and it falls on the same, because the Polka Boosters has always been a big part of my life since I moved here. And I love the picnic, and this year it's going to be even better. A new venue and great bands, and it's going to be such a great time. So I know I'll see lots of pictures.
And there are other things that you do with the Buffalo Polka Boosters.
I've been on the board with Chris. I was just texting Chris the other day about it. I know, maybe 10 or between 10 and 15 years. I was the secretary for a long time, but when my mom passed away, I was going back and forth a lot, and I travel a lot for work. So it got too involved. It was too involved for me to give that kind of time to it. So I'm just on the board now. But yeah, I've been on the board with Pijanowski. She's been the president for a long time, and happy to go along and support her. She's great.
She is absolutely the best president ever.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She just, I mean, everybody goes the extra mile with the boosters. All of the board members and the members themselves, they know they have a great club there. And it's because of people like you and Chris that it is so successful. You get out there.
We are
you
very
support.
fortunate to have a board that we kind of all see eye to eye, and we all just want to support the music, support the bands. And then, other areas, these polka clubs are dwindling. Ours is growing.
Yes.
The last year or two, it's just every month, we're getting more members, we're getting younger members, they're involved, they're always wanting to donate and help us make a little bit more money. And it's fantastic. So I'm very proud to be a part of that because it is growing. And I think it's made a big difference, Scare the bands when they play. They're like, wow, we can't believe what kind of crowds we're getting on a Wednesday night. When sometimes they have a dance, there's a dance on a Saturday night and you don't get 150 people.
That's true.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yes.
Who else is on the
love our
board with
members. Even the ones that complain, we still love them.
you? Understandable. So who else is on the board with you?
Marcia Biscotto, Jim Kaminsky, Ed Reshka is our treasurer. Barb Moroz is our vice president. Marcia is actually our treasurer. Our secretary now. She took over for me. Maria and Teddy Szymanski. And Tom Golden.
Nice. Sounds like a good group of people that can
it is.
communicate.
It is.
And you have musicians and non-musicians, and it seems to be working very well for the club.
Yes. And everybody everybody's always willing to pitch in. It's like the board meetings, I've been on several boards. Oh, this one doesn't show up, that one doesn't show up. But honestly, every member shows up at every board meeting. They're there early for the meetings. They're happy to stay late. So yes, we are very fortunate.
So let's talk about your 9 to 5 kind of thing that you managed to fit in over all your events.
I only do that so that I can play. You know what I mean?
I do understand that. That's the only reason I work too.
Yeah. Oh.
So what do you do, Jen?
I'm a medical sales rep. So I sell lots of different medical products to hospitals, nursing homes. And I do a lot of stuff with colleges, like with the new doctors, nurses, PAs, new residents at the hospitals. Do a ton of work for UB. And Roswell's probably my largest UB and Roswell are probably my two largest customers. So just spend a lot of time in and out of the hospitals. It's fun. It's a change every day, which I'm not someone that could just sit at a desk and do the same thing every single day. So for me, it's nice because I get out and, get to chit chat with people, and I would just have a really hard time sitting at a desk in an office. It's just not my personality. In my prior job, I was on the road all the time too. So when I moved here, that was one thing. I'm I was going to find a job and I was going to work for this company one day a week part-time to help them out. I had met the owner and I'm still here 22 years later.
That's not a bad thing though.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That is not a bad thing at all. So, do you and Ricky have a breakdown story? Like whether you guys were going to see a band or just traveling home or...
I don't think I really have a breakdown story. I have a story of Ricky and I went to Conneaut Lake Park when they used to have the polka thing there, and we rented a jet ski, and we thought we could go full throttle on this little Conneaut Lake. And both of us on one jet ski, which was probably the first mistake we made. So we're, of course, flying crazy, and the whole thing flips over on us. And, Rick and I, we're both laughing so hard. We can't possibly get this thing turned over. We don't even know how to get it turned over. And a gentleman had to jump into the water from a boat, flip the thing over, help us up on there, and then it was flooded. So we're in the middle of Conneaut Lake, all these boats zipping around us, and our heads were, and Ricky doesn't swim, so he was in a panic. I mean, we had on life vests, but he was this is the worst thing that could possibly ever happen to me. And I'm just laughing because I'm how are we ever going to get ourselves from this water back onto this jet ski? So the guy ended up getting us on there, and then they had come out and tow us in by literally like a rope. I'm like, we look like the biggest losers ever right now.
That's priceless.
Probably. Yeah. Yes. So we have not jet skied since, obviously.
That is funny. That is too funny. That's better than a breakdown story. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I have one more question for you, Jen.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we all know that being the second love of any musician sometimes gets challenging. What advice would you give somebody that is interested in a musician to make it work? Because
Lord.
I think that as a musician's wife or girlfriend, you have challenges that you have to accept. So what would you say?
Well, I would say you have to realize that and be patient because, you know, you can't possibly ask them to give up something that they've been doing and love and are so passionate about. So I think you just have to be very patient, supportive. You know, you don't have to get every single job, but, you know, I just think patience is like key. You know, a lot of times he plays and I'm going home to visit my family or something. It's like, yeah, I would rather have him with me, but it's just not worth making somebody choose. There's so many more, like many larger issues in life. I just think if you want to be committed to anybody, musician, not musician, you just have to understand, you know, what's important to them, communicate. And, you know, you want them to give you the same respect when something's important to you. So, you know, every time when Ricky gets discouraged, I'm always like, what would you do if you didn't play? You know, it's like, it's you, it's your life, you know? So I always encourage him to play. I mean, I just always have. I think it's just such an important part of his life. I wouldn't want him to give that up and, you know, not find something to fulfill that space. I think most musicians feel that way. You know, it's in them. You know, it's just something they want to be a part of, and you just gotta figure it out. You gotta live with it. You gotta know it at a time.
I totally agree with that advice completely.
I will preface that, but I should have said this before, but when I went to my first polka thing and I met Olga and Mike, Dorothy, I said, I don't even know what this guy looks like, but I'm meeting the drummer here, and she says, the drummer of that band? I said, yes. She goes, stay the hell away from him.
And you didn't listen, Jen. You didn't listen.
It made me laugh, but, you know, she was just giving him a hard time. I didn't know her or anything, but, oh my gosh, we laughed for years. I went to my senior, I always say, stop, stay the hell away from him. But, yeah, funny. Funny.
Jen, I thank you so much for taking the last half hour to sit around and talk with me. You did an amazing job.
You.
I can't wait to listen to it later because I get so into the interview I tend not to listen. So I can't wait to listen to it after the show.
Hear my manly voice on the phone.
I don't hear manly at all, so.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for all your hard work and dedication. I know it takes a lot to put the show on twice a week, and you guys put so much work into it. We all really appreciate it. We really do.
Thank you.
Very, very lucky to have it. I know we look forward to listening to it. If we don't get to listen to it, you know, when it's live, we always go back and listen in the archives and laugh so hard usually.
Well, we're glad we're good for a laugh at least.
we appreciate you. Always great music and great conversation. So thank you very much.
We absolutely appreciate your friendship and your love, and we will see you very soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good Sunday night. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you.
Sing with these guys. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny.
Hey, hey, kulanu, 十七年上，十七年上，嘿嘿kulanu, wracaj do chaty. Hey, hey kulanu, 十七年上, hey hey kulanu, wracaj do Mr. Pijanowski. We're gonna be back 1 more hour. The boys are coming up for you right now. For Laura Mattea. She'll do a couple more later on. Little twisty, baby. Thank you, Danny. Everybody. przyślę tobie list, żebyś przyleciała, żebyś zaśpiewała Walentyna tły. Walentyna, o Walentyna, już gwiazd kraina ją dobrze zna. Były kwiaty dla Gagarina, a Walentyna tłysta ma. Walentyna, o Walentyna, to pierwsza w świecie podniebna myśl. Jej imieniem tym się zaczyna najnowszy Walentyna płyn. Oja! Walentyna, o Walentyna, już gwiazd kraina ją dobrze zna. Były kwiaty dla Gagarina, a Walentyna tłysta ma. Walentyna, o Walentyna, to pierwsza w świecie podniebna myśl. Jej imieniem więc się zaczyna najnowszy Walentyna płyn. Oj, yeah!
A couple of tunes back to back. John Gura and Gurale, one of her many favorite bands. And that was a fun time.
That was
Just
great.
listen to, I cracked up a lot of times, but then again, I usually do when we're together hanging out with them, either at a dance or grabbing a bite to eat or whatever. But hey, we want to say hello to some folks here. Pete and Val Skovrin, hello to you once again. Polka Mike Rydzinski, and also Queen Doris. We're going to say hi to you kids as well. Ed Uris is here from PA. Andrew Ratajak is also here. Marty Merwin, and of course Linda Chipchak Merwin. And we also want to say hi to Betty and Mike Merwin, or Chipchak out there. Let's see, who else do we have? Marcia Rocca Moscato, she was hanging out with us here. Also Michael Pezzo, hello to you, Michael. Let's see, who else do we have in here right now? Oh, Ray Bajuic Jr., another big fan of Jen Pijanowski, Jen and Ricky. As a matter of fact, he calls them more than he calls me at like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night.
That's because they will answer.
Oh, hey, I will answer too if the phone rings. Let's see, JP, and also to Karen. Hi to you kids. Ashley Torres is here, of course, in not only Facebook, but also I saw her hanging out in YouTube. Of course, Chris Tansky, Dave Rosinski, or Dave Rosansky, sorry about that, David, and let's see, who else do we have? Helena Garbach. I'm getting a little bit of stuttered video these last couple of times, and I don't know why that's why that happens every now
We
and then.
also need to say hello to Dave Lisowski and Mike and Tammy Soich.
Uh-oh.
And Dawn Marie Danielski said Jen is amazing. We all know that.
Great.
And we also have Christine Holchuk.
And let's see, Amanda Leckie is here. Brittany Backus is here. Gosh, who else do we have? John Biawe from Canada. And also Kenneth J. Michalski. Hello to Kenny. Deb and Jerry Rymanowski. And Jerry, of course, celebrated a birthday, so happy belated birthday to you. Hey, Jen Pijanowski said that she likes Polka Town Sound. And we scrounged up this tune. I'm sure that she has heard it at least once or twice and has sang it a few times. Here's one called Drinking with My Pal Hupsadina, and I know Ricky knows this song.
Because I'm drinking with my pal Hupsadina. My wife is really mad at me, Hupsasa. Stop drinking, she is telling me, Hupsadina. shoes, hop-sa-sa. I'm only drinking 100 proof, hop-sa-dinner. And right away she hits the roof, hop-sa-sa. She hits the roof and screams like mad, hop-sa-dinner. Now she won't let me sleep in bed, hop-sa-sa. Drinking with my pal, hop-sa-dinner. My wife's exploding like a shell, hop-sa-sa. Stop drinking, she is telling me, hop-sa-dinner, or I will hang you from a tree, hop-sa-sa. I have a rope around my neck, hop-sa-dinner, and now my wife cashes the checks, hop-sa-sa. My drinking days forever gone, hop-sa-dinner. My dear wife has finally won, hop-sa-sa.
Polka Town Sound. Polkas After Dark is what you're tuned to, the Sunday afternoon edition. And we want to say hello to a couple more people over there. Jerry, how about over in the YouTube land? Why don't you give a shout out?
Sure.
To some more people.
We have Dave Lisowski, Mike and Tammy
David.
Soich, Rick Pijanowski, Ashley Torres, Dawn Marie Dolzinski,
Danielski. There you go.
and Christine Holchak.
Okay.
Pete Skavron said, great interview.
Uh-oh.
I agree with that. That was a great interview.
Hey, Peter, hopefully you and Val are going to be hanging out with everybody over at the Buffalo Polka Booster Picnic. And I know Jerry wants to bring some information up on her screen right now and tell you guys a little bit about what's happening, because the ticket sales have been going so well, which if you attended the Buffalo Polka Booster meeting this past Wednesday, you kind of know about that already. There were a bunch of tickets sold, and there's only a few, a few more seats left. So what we want to do is, Jerry, why don't you go ahead and let everybody know what is happening coming up real soon, quicker than we think.
Yes, the 54th annual family picnic for the Buffalo Polka Boosters will be held on Sunday, July 21st, 2024, which is not too far away. Less than a month away. That will be from 2 until 7 p.m. Music will be by the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars, and it will be at Clocks Grove at 1245 Seneca Creek Road in West Seneca. Zip code there is 14224. I hear the bathrooms are really nice there.
Yes, yeah, as a matter of fact.
I'm looking forward to that.
She had meant, well, yes, I know all the ladies will. That's for doggone sure.
I don't know how much toilet paper I can get stuck. No.
And they are very, very not on your shoe, like Mom. And that was cute, by the way.
That was a tissue.
And that was a tissue.
Yes.
Same thing.
Members are $30, guests are $35, and children up to the age of 12 are free. Ticket price includes the music of the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars, food, which is hamburgers, hot dogs, Italian sausage with peppers and onions, chef salad, watermelon, homemade macaroni salad, chips, water, pop, and beer. So that's the food menu. Then there's beer, water, and soda.
Okay.
And if you don't like drinking any of those, there will be a cash bar available.
Cash bar.
Pre-sale tickets only. There
Yes.
are a limited amount of tickets left. You need to get your tickets before July 3rd.
Which is coming up real quick.
And I would say do it before that because they are going fast. No tickets will be sold at the door. No exceptions. For tickets, you can call Chris Tansky at 716-771-1076 or Barb Morose at 716-912-1263. There are no refunds on tickets, no BYOB, and no coolers. Okay, I did my part.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
Good
you didn't
job.
even have
Yeah.
the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars playing behind me,
No,
but that's
no, as a
okay.
matter of fact, I didn't. But you know what? We want to do this song by the Twin City Sounds
Okay.
out of Minnesota.
Sounds good.
And, of course, Robin and her husband are very, very proud
I'm
of
trying
their
to blank,
daughter.
I'm sorry.
No, of their daughter that just won the Freddie K. Jr.
Yes.
Musical Scholarship. And we had spoken about that at the beginning of the broadcast. And we want to go ahead and shout out once again, congratulatory shout out to Nicole Rosinski on being awarded the Freddie K. Jr. Music Scholarship. If you missed anything towards the beginning of the broadcast, well, you want to go back and check it out because we had Freddie K. and Linda K., Linda Konjerski, live with us talking about everything that was going on behind the scenes with the Freddie K. Jr. Musical Scholarship and how you, too, can contribute to such a wonderful, wonderful fund.
Hej, ty zegarze na ścianie, jak ci wskazówki wnet słanie. Hej, ty zegarze na ścianie, jak ci wskazówki wnet słanie. Oj, prędko, tak prędko czas leci, niech mi dorosną moje dzieci. Ja się starzeję, o mój Boże, oj, nikt mi temu nie pomoże. Ej, ty zegarze na ścianie, jak ci wskazówki wręczłanie. Ej, ty zegarze na ścianie, jak ci wskazówki wręczłanie. Czas mi się ciągnie, jak pracuję. Czas idzie prędko, jak tańcuję. Nigdy ten zegar nie dogada, tylko do starości prowadza. Ej, ty zegarze na ścianie, jak ci wskazówki wręczłanie. Ej, ty zegarze na ścianie, jak ci wskazówki wręczłanie.
All right, there we snuck one of those in. Happy Louie. Hey, as promised, here's a song by the Twin City Sounds.
La la la, la la la. There's nothing in the world boy in a great big lonely world. Someone like you could make my dreams come true. And all the mountains I could climb if you just put your hand in mine. Ain't nothing in this world I couldn't do. La la la, la la la. There's nothing in the world I couldn't do. La la la, la la la. My dreams would all come true if I had you. You can make a rainy day sunny in my mind. You make the world seem like a friend to me. And there ain't nothing I couldn't do if you were there to see me through. And I loved you and knew that you loved me. La la la, la la la. There's nothing in the world I couldn't do. La la la, la la la. My dreams would all come true if I had you. I would feel 10 feet tall if you were at my side. Ain't nothing in this world I couldn't do. The kings would give up thrones to be in love for just 1 hour like me. And that's the way I'd feel if I had you. La la la, la la la. There's nothing in the world I couldn't do. La la la, la la la. My dreams would all come true if I had you. La la la, la la la. There's nothing in the world I couldn't do. La la la, la la la. My dreams would all come true if I had you.
Wow, what a great tune. And that, of course, is the vocals of Mr. Bernie Kozlowski, Randy Kozlowski's brother, and they used to have a band, way back when in PA. And what we're going to do is we are going to be getting a hold of Bernie at some point and have him come on to do an interview, as well as Robin Rosinski, because they're both with the Twin City Sounds out of Minnesota. And we are definitely going to be able to get them individually, not together. And we've got a whole bunch of people that are going to be joining us, though, in the not too distant future. Let me see if I can bring up my calendar here. Let's see. Well, next week, you have another ladies' night, and who is that going to consist of?
That is Michelle Boychuk, Andy Boychuk's wife.
Okay, so that will be cool. Then let's see, who else do we have coming up? We have... I gotta double check here because, you know, the July 4th weekend is actually going to be the 6th and 7th, so we have to get a hold of two of the folks that wanted to be here and partake. But as we go into August, we've got a couple of people here actually, and Craig Ebel is going to be joining us on the 18th of August. And then we also have, let's see, Andy Kuchmarski, the drummer for the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars, and he also performs with Eddie Biegai's band. And I understand, too, that he is going to be doing a recording with Bad Enough, Randy's band, so that's going to be great as well. Let's see, Andy joins us on September the 8th, and we've just got a whole bunch of things that are happening over the summer, and we do appreciate everybody that not only tunes us in over the summer months, because there's a lot of things
going on.
A lot of things that are happening. And we just want to thank everybody for popping us on and keeping us in their thoughts, and also on their TV screens or on their tablets or their phone, whatever they watch us on. Hey, we are going to bring up another song right now, and let's go ahead and bring this one up. Here is one featuring Jerry Darlak and The Touch, and here is one called the USA Polka, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ms. Jen Pijanowski's husband sings this one.
W zielonym garnku ptaszki wodę piją, gdzie ładna dziewczyna, tam się chłopcy biją, gdzie ładna dziewczyna, tam się chłopcy biją. Bicie się chłopcy dla Boga Świętego, za każdą dziewczynę chłopaki latają, za każdą dziewczynę chłopaki latają. Love our USA, enjoy it night and day. This is the place to be. Our land so proud and free. This is the place to be. Our land so proud and free. ślubuję, dzisiaj sobie tańcuję. Dzisiaj sobie tańcuję. Pani moda raduje, pani moda raduje, za dolary tańcuję. Za dolary tańcuję. Ani moda wesoła, goście sobie tańcują. Goście sobie tańcują. Dzisiaj duże wesele, dzisiaj duże wesele, orkiestra wesoło gra i każdy ładnie śpiewa. Pani moda ślubuje, dzisiaj sobie tańcuje. Dzisiaj sobie tańcuje. Pani moda raduje, pani moda raduje, za dolary tańcuje. Za dolary tańcuje.
Can't believe it is already 6:39 p.m. Eastern Time. Hello to the lovely Basha Lynn, and we see that you guys survived over at the Ocean Beach Festival. That was a great time. We saw a lot of videos from it, a great crowd, great attendance, and we are so happy and so proud of Wally and Richie Dombrowski. Again, congratulations, guys, for another successful time. What are you doing there, ma'am? Oh, should I maybe try to bring that in? People aren't going to understand this. They're not going to understand this at all. Oh, come on. They're not going to understand this. Don't do that. This is the kind of goofy stuff that we do behind the scenes. Hey, let's bring up a tune by Lenny Gomolka, Chicago Push, as he sings about Irresistible You.
Me.
You.
Okay, me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
me.
Sure. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why that didn't start, and I can see that because I was playing with some other audio stuff too.
See how you are?
Yeah, and that happens.
You're only allowed to play with pictures,
That's
not audio.
Yeah, okay, well, now let's try it the right way.
Irresistible you. The only thing I ever ask for is that you teach me so I learn. That's why I'm here on earth. Irresistible you, irresistible you. The one I give my heart and soul to. And I will tell you till I die, you make me a happy guy. Irresistible you. Ooh, irresistible you. irresistible you. I must have died and gone to heaven, 'cause there's an angel by my side. This must be paradise. Irresistible you, irresistible you. The perfect picture of a woman, and I can't get you off my mind. That's why I call you mine. Irresistible you, ooh, irresistible you.
Yeah, how about a tune by Frankie Lishka and the new band Blue Magic? Jerry, you had mentioned that they were going to be performing in Zabava this year. And we
Pijanowski
also
said she had multiple lineups for that, so she's not sure what the actual lineup is. So maybe if we can get a hold of Ken Olwyn and see exactly what the lineup is.
Yes.
Because I had the flyer from early on.
We actually called Ken today. He has not responded back as of yet, but he usually does within a day or two. I know he's been busy. So we will let you know, Chris, as soon as we find out. Yeah. And I also, again, wanted to make mention that we've got a song right now coming up from Frankie Lishka and the Blue Magic Band off their brand new recording. Here's one called Let's Hurry to the Wedding. Hey, gonna send out a shout to Mr. Steve Gramala, brother down in Dunkirk, New York. We'll be seeing him pretty soon.
Time on my hands, where will I go? with all this time left to burn. I watch the day breaking and the bread making, watch the fish jumping and the kids playing, watch the stars shooting and the moon glowing, and I hug my baby at night. I watch the grass grow and watch the rain fall and watch the paint drying and the sun shining, watch the leaves turning and the logs burning, and I'll hug my baby at night.
Boy, back from Lenny Live. That's an archived song, Hug My Baby at Night. That was, let's see, I think one of the...
Speaking of Lenny.
Yeah, hey, that was a good prelude. Go right ahead, Jerry.
Okay, so I just found my flyer for Zabava Festival.
You did, and what does it say, Jerry?
Well, first of all, it's going to be held at the Holy Trinity Parish at East 23rd and Reed Streets in Erie, PA.
Okay.
It is the 31st annual free admission event on August 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
The 25th is my birthday.
Is your
We should go
birthday.
down there and hang out for the
Well,
weekend.
we're going to go Friday for sure.
Yeah.
Friday is from 5 until 10 p.m. and the music will be featuring Lenny Gomolka and Chicago Push.
And
with special guest Ryan Joseph and
And-
Didi Ogrodny.
Oh boy,
I know that's going to be like
that is going to be huge,
That's why we have to stay, because
especially for that place.
yeah,
Oh, man.
absolutely, it's going to be a marvelous event. On Saturday they have Cosmic.
Cosmics?
It says Cosmic. All right. Cosmics
Yeah,
with an
the
X.
Cosmics with an X.
And
The
with an X.
Cosmics.
Marvels and Dennis Polisky and the Maestro's Men.
That's Saturday.
That's Saturday. Oh. And on Sunday, finishing up the weekend, it is Frankie Lishka and Blue Magic with Ken Olowin, DJ Ken Olowin.
Oh.
There's also a polka mass on Saturday.
Okay.
It says music in the mass will be provided by the Cosmics with Ryan Joseph.
Oh man.
And then there is a Polish Heritage Mass on Sunday at 10:30 in the morning as well.
Now, if you guys have never attended
Y'all need to go.
Erie, Pennsylvania's Zabava, that is where they lock down. They literally close down
The whole
many streets. That whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
By the church.
But I mean, like, corner to corner is blocked off because it's music and dancing and drinks and it is an event you don't want to miss. They also do off-site parking and have shuttles that'll bring you in.
And the shuttles are regular-sized buses.
Yes, and they run very often.
Yes.
For more information on that event, you can call 814-456-0671 or go to www.holytrinityrc.org. And you can get more information there.
Oh, that sounds real nice. Yeah,
and I
we
know
should-
Kenny Olowin will be getting us a promo for it.
Yes, as a matter of fact, he did.
Yes, he did say that he would get that. We just have not yet got it in our hot little hands.
Yeah.
can't
And
believe-
Dennis Polisky, it's all about the music. Here's a little tune called Looking Back. Here's Dennis Polisky's Maestro's Men. They're going to be performing down at Erie Zabava on Saturday. And Jerry, I think we're going to have to take that whole weekend off.
Sounds good to me.
I was at the local hall where the people have a ball. We were dancing round and round to that happy polka sound. That was when I saw you there with your long and flowing hair. And at once I really knew that I'd want to dance with you. I was looking back to see if you were looking back to see if I was looking back to see if you were looking back at me. what to do and what to say. You were so pretty and so sweet. It was you I had to meet. Then the band played some more. Then the crowd got on the floor. So I thought I'd take a chance and ask you if you'd like to dance. I was looking back to see if you were looking back to see if I was looking back to see if you were looking back at me. You were cute as you could be, standing looking back at me. And it was plain to see that I'd enjoy your company.
Dennis Polisky's Maestros, man, they're going to be one of the head bands, one of the lead bands over there on Saturday night at Zabava, which takes place in Erie, Pennsylvania. And I got a funny feeling that Pete Skovrin and Val might head on down there too for the weekend, hang out with everybody. We're going to look into some hotels and see what they charge for that weekend. Hopefully it's not going to be too busy and too crazy. But we are definitely going to do that.
Normally we just drive back and forth because it's not that far of a
from
ride.
Us.
But yeah, I have a feeling
it would be nice just to hang out with some people and have room parties and stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll
Sounds
see.
like a blast.
We'll see. That would be good. And again, it's August 23rd, 24th, and 25th. What a great way to celebrate my birthday.
It will be, because you're getting to that wonderful age of retirement.
Yeah, well, that's not happening for a while. Yes, I'll be the age, but I ain't going to be retiring anytime soon. Hey folks, as Jerry and I always say, it's coming to a close of another Polkas After Dark. Don't forget to join us next week Saturday and then next week Sunday as Jerry interviews Michelle Boychuk. And as we always say, thanks for listening, and if you've been listening in your car,
like Gail Wojtowicz was, thanks for the ride.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
I got a girl that loves me and her eyes are blue. There isn't anything for me she wouldn't do. She's always with me every single place I go. She is my everything. I love her so. Ja mam dziewczynę, co niebieskie oczy ma. Jak cię spojrzy na mnie, zawsze mi mruga. Ona jest anioł i tak moja laleczka. Będzie mi na zawsze kochaneczka.
Hey, good night, Mr. Chris Curtis, wherever you are.
I got a girl that loves me and her eyes are blue. There isn't anything for me she wouldn't do. She's always with me every single place I go. She is my everything. I love her so. Ja mam dziewczynę, co niebieskie oczy ma. Jak cię spojrzy na mnie, zawsze mi mruga. Ona jest anioł i tak moja laleczka. Będzie mi na zawsze kochaneczka. It's the pool party.